Hello, and today we are at Wareham High School. I am meeting with Victoria Crockett, President of DECA, Danny Minko, DECA CEO of Marketing, and Nicholas Dix, who is DECA VP of Finance. They are going to tell us about their upcoming event, one of their biggest fundraiser, and that is DECA Home and Living Show. Welcome.
Good morning.
So let's start with what DECA is for those who do not know. How would you define DECA?
So the acronym itself is what I get asked about a lot, Distributive Educational Clubs of America, but it's a business vocational program.
So pretty much what we do is we have district, state, and international competition. So first we start a district competition and compete in these things called role plays. So it's like real life business, interviews and situations that you'd be in, and we prepare for them, and this is how we fundraise.
And this is how you fundraise. So what's like being in DECA? What kind of responsibilities you guys have apart from, let's say, joining any other group organization in school?
It requires a lot of responsibilities as opposed to a lot of other clubs where you can just come and you work during the 40-minute meetings. With DECA, it requires a lot of work outside of the club, whether it be calling vendors for the Home and Living show or trying to spread the word about our Mattress Madness fundraiser. We have these little flyers and you have to give them to as many people as you can to spread the word about it. So it's not just, you sit down 30 minutes once every other week. It has a lot more than that.
It's a lot of community outreach, like actually stepping foot into our community and doing the work for ourselves.
Okay, so why did three of you want to join DECA? What attracted you to DECA?
My sophomore year I joined DECA because my friends were in it. And I never knew what it exactly was because from the outside looking in, I had no idea what DECA stood for, how they competed. I didn't understand any of it. And then delving into the world, I just got really interested in what it was about. And it kind of had a family aspect to it. Like everybody just gets along very well, even when I was a sophomore to now. It's like a big family.
Lovely. What about you?
So my freshman year, I was a really shy kid, really shy, and I thought, why not join DECA? And I ended up going to districts that year, with not knowing at all what I was doing, but I because I didn't know I was going to a week before. But I had a lot of fun, and since then, I think it's really shaped me as a person I am. I feel like I'm a lot more open in business situations and stuff like that.
I joined my junior year because a teacher suggested that I would be very good at it. And so at first I was kind of like, I don't know, I'm already doing a lot. But then I ended up joining. And of course we have those few things at the beginning of the year, like the fundraiser type of things. And I was like, oh, okay, this is all right. But then, when I got to districts and, I competed. And then in my first year I placed and I got to states. So I was like, wow, I might actually be kind of good at this.
Yeah.
And so, I think the general consensus is that, when you go to these competitions, you realize not only how much fun it is, but how much you can learn from it.
Fantastic. So this morning we are going to talk about one of your biggest fundraisers, and that is the DECA Home and Living Show. It's coming up very soon. So tell us about the fundraiser, what prompted it to start, and where we are for this upcoming one.
So coming into DECA, it was already established. I'm not sure of the history of how they started it. It started 5 years ago, so before we were even in the school. But it was their idea to create this fundraiser as a way to raise money for ICDC, which is our International Leadership Conference, and it takes place. I went to ICDC in California. This year it's in Florida. It changes throughout the U.S. every year, and it has a lot of expenses traveling and sending these students off to do what they do at the event, and this fundraiser is what enables us to do that by attracting vendors and raising the money ourselves, because all proceeds directly benefit the club and the students traveling.
Lovely. And so what's new about this upcoming one?
So this year we're actually doing a Taste of Wareham, where we're getting local restaurants to come in and promote their businesses and serve food.
Okay. So how many businesses are we going to be seeing so far?
I think right now we have
It's 26.
26.
26.
As of right now.
26 as of right now.
Okay.
But we are still taking businesses.
Yes.
All right. Fantastic.
So that number could grow.
So if you had to describe the home and living show, what is it? What kind of show is it?
Well, so basically, from the customer's perspective, you come into the high school from like the side entrance, and then you come into the gymnasium, and there's a bunch of little booths set up. Each of the businesses has a little bit of a booth, and so you can go and you can walk around and you can see a little taste, I guess is the word that's used, a little taste of all these different businesses. And say if it's like a wood company, has a bunch of different things that it's created there, and it might have coupons there for 10% off, things like that. So it's a chance for businesses to promote their products and what they can do, and it also is a chance for customers to come and get a quick taste of a lot of these different places.
Okay. Now, some of these businesses have been returning. How many new faces are we going to see this year?
We're actually seeing quite a few new vendors this year, especially with the restaurants. We tried outsourcing a lot of restaurants. I remember a few years back we had Mama Mary's. And this year we have quite a few. We have the MS, which is different. It's a home and living show. It's a home and living show focus, but we wanted to look outside the box and recruit vendors that are unique and also fit a living aspect, not just home improvement companies.
Okay. And so, in order for this event to be successful for you guys, what does success look like? What do you need to see happen?
I think seeing the foot traffic in the event and making sure the vendors get what they want from the event, getting the outreach to potential consumers, and actually being able to maybe set up following, like a meetup with that consumer that comes and visits their booth, that they're actually interested, and just a successful outcome for our vendors as well as us.
Yeah, just to add to that, we want our customers to have a good experience, but also want the vendors to have a good experience, so they return for years to come.
Fantastic. So this is your 5th annual?
Yes.
Lovely. And the event has been growing, you'd say?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
For sure.
For sure.
Yes.
All right. So it's this Saturday and Sunday.
Yes.
Okay. And you hope people will come?
Absolutely, yeah. It's this Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and then on Sunday it's 12 p.m. to 4 p.m., and it's completely free for
That's
people
the best part. Free admission.
Free admission.
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, I wish you guys all the best. As you said, all proceeds goes towards benefiting you. You just had your district competitions in which you guys did wonderful. And so, yeah, you need all the help you can get to
Absolutely.
advance. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So as you heard from the DECA students about their home and living show that's coming up this weekend on Saturday and Sunday, they would like to see your face there. The admissions is free, so you have no excuse to not show up. Come and check out what Wareham has to offer. There is a new, there are going to be new vendors this year, more about food, so you can get to taste what Wareham, what different restaurants have to offer here in Wareham. So the event again is Saturday and Sunday. If you'd like to learn more about it, I am sure they can contact you guys. You have a Facebook page, right? They can contact you guys to learn more. Thank you for joining us and broadcasting from Wareham High School. I am Queen Banda of WCTV.